Hi everybody, my name is Abdulaziz. I know little bit of Corona and I feel I scared to share some knowledge that I learned over last 2 years or 1 year and a half. One of the things that I noticed in the forum that people asking about building for Android, and in this short tutorial I'll try to do the complete process of loading, generating a key. For building the key for the build for Android build, and then the process of creating an application in Google Play developer console. And I hope it will be useful for the people who are looking to learn for Android build. So the first of all, there are many, very good resources in Corona Labs website. If you go under the resources, go to Corona University, and under building and distribution, they quite, useful materials here. And one of the things that we're gonna focus on this, tutorial is designing and building for Android. Okay, so the whole document here, explaining how you build for Android, and we'll be, not going to read this, all, but we're gonna start building, doing practical things. One of the important things to build for Android is to have to generate a key that you will be using when you upload the application to Google Developer Console. And because with a debug key you cannot actually load it to the Google Play. So let's get started. And okay, so the first thing, let's go and generate the key using that command. And I already have old example I did before, which is this one. Sorry, I opened this one. Let me close this, and this is the one I did before, and we just copy it and paste it and generate for my application the key store Jane -v key store. This is the application name which is you want to build, and I want to call it Mecca alias, the same thing, Mecca. And this is for how many days valid and the key. So copy this, and then you go to terminal, and you just paste it. It will ask you a few questions, and this is the password you need. Put your password, and then again put the password you'll be using. What is the first and last name? I don't know, like Zaabi, Abdulaziz Az-Zaabi. This is what is the name of your organization? Say Az-Zaabi Development, for example. What is the name of your organization? That is organization unit. Zaabi Dev, for example. City, Muscat. And what's the name of the state? OM. And country, OM. This is correct? Yes. So again, it will ask you the confirmation password. خلاص, you are done. So storing, if you notice here it says storing Mecca key store. Alright, so let's go to my code. This is my application, and if I go to run it, it will take some time. And then say no, I want to open with the so this is the application. If I go to file, build Android, and then I change this to be where is my let me have this. Let me pause this. All right, so in the key store, you go to browse and you type your key you just recently created. So this is my key, so I'll open it. So, and then I put the password that when we created it asked us for the password, and then I mean start building that. You can type Mecca, the code, everything. I think this is what I want to give, Mecca without character, and then I start building. I'm going to hold the video here until this is done. Oh, so again the password, build. Here we go, so it is done and we can see it here ready for us. This is the size, everything. So the next step, if you go to Google, you have to have first of all the developer account for Google, and once you log in everything, it's costs you I think $25. So the first thing you need to just create a new application, and I put Arabic or English, it doesn't matter, but it Mecca, and then prepare store listing if you want to start to write information, or here you can upload the APK. I'll show you just to upload the APK now, just to make sure. And of course in Android, for Android and for Google, basically they are the APK file it has giving you three options. One is production, one is beta, and one is alpha. Set up alpha testing for your app, set up beta testing. I don't know really the difference between the two, but I usually use the beta. I don't want to go to that. If you want maybe then probably more testing or whatever, you can go that and read. So I'm going to upload now my file, the one we just created, and I go disk documents builds. This is the one, and it's loading. Let me. Oh, it looks very fast today. Very good. So processing. Alright, so we are done. Okay, and if you want to promote the production, of course, and but what I want to do here is just see, even it picks up the icon without uploading anything. So I can go to store listing, and then I start putting what's my application is doing. I can put the icons here, different size of icons. That's written here as a hint for you, and category, everything. This is just straightforward, very simple. Once you fill everything, it will show you green here, and you finish it all, and then you can publish it. For testing purposes, if you go to APK again, and I want to test, then I can do testers, beta testers, and I can basically add enter Google group email or Google Plus community. So normally you create group and Google group, add the emails inside the Google group, and then whomever is inside this group, he will be able to access, because they provide you a link here. If you open that, okay, 1 second, there will be a link. I hope this is useful. I know it's doesn't give you that deep of explanation, but I try to make it simple in front of you and just very simple steps. Thank you very much, and next time inshallah I'll provide more tutorial.